Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of Forza Horizon 4 Retro Rally Monsters. And today we're going to be doing the Renault 205 Turbo, I think is what it's called. Renault 5 Turbo, not 205. But either way, let's go ahead and let's get right into it here. And what we have to do is, 3-liter V8 racing right off the bat, which will cost us $38,000, but will start us off with 475 horsepower and 268 foot-pounds of torque. And then we have to all-wheel drive swap this and twin turbo it. So this thing's going to be a monster of like mass proportions. And we got to go ahead, we got to do that. We missed one though. Oh. Nope, it was this one that we missed, right? Yes. And then, yeah, I think we just have to stick with the Sport twin turbo along with the intercooler. But yeah, I checked this all out ahead of time to ensure that we're actually going to be able to make, we're actually going to be able to get to the PI that we're looking for. Roll cage, weight saving, along with that, all the gearbox stuff, which will save a little bit of weight, and I'm not sure what else it does, to be honest. Rally tires, and as wide as tires as possible on the front, and as wide as we can get on the rear, which is 295s, which are actually pretty sizable. And yeah, just like that, we're over $100,000, or 100,000 credits. Oh, actually we're above S2, or we're above S1. Alright, just a second here. But yeah, currently we have 735 horsepower, 2,169 pounds, weight-wise, and 423 foot-pounds of torque. But what did we do here? Or did we forget to do something? That's purchased. All-wheel drive swap is purchased. We have the right engine in it. Alright. Let's go ahead. We had a sweet spot before. You know what? Sure. Let's take that off. And yeah. So there is our car. 99,000 credits later, and we're ready to go rallying. Alright guys, so here we are out on the track, and well, this car sounds pretty mean. It has a V8 in it, what could you expect? I'm not sure how a V8 fits in this car, but anyways, let's go ahead and let's get ready to go. And off we go. And yeah, I've driven this thing a little tiny bit off-road, but not much, to be honest. Not much at all. So I'm not exactly sure what to expect. And I haven't driven it on the mud yet. I just drove it on some dirt near the lake. So, or some gravel, which doesn't mount up to the same as mud does. Now, feels like all-wheel drive swaps are just a bad idea, because it makes, it feels like this car, not the same level of twitchy as the Mini, but it seems like it's pretty twitchy. And well, it likes to do that quite a lot. It just seems like it has difficulty putting the power down, and then when it does, it's all in one spurt, which just sends the car in all directions. But down here we go, and I think that would be a 113. yeah, a 113 for the first run. Pretty good. But let's see if we can get any quicker. Alright, so here we are. Ready to go for our second run here. And away we go for our second run. Hoping to make it a little bit cleaner. There we go. A lot better through the starting of the bridge there. And I believe that this car could beat the Honda. And, well, the Subaru's the benchmark now, so whatever we do, we gotta beat the Subaru. Well, we don't have to, but it would be nice to see if anything could beat the almost 1,000 horsepower Subaru. There we go. Down through there. Oh, massively wide through there. Gets us actually on an alright setup for that corner, though. Just got a little bit too loose coming up and over that hill. Onto the brakes a little bit. Nice and clean corner there. Onto the brakes once again. Through the wall a little bit. Down the other side, though. And 211. Almost a 211 flat. That's awesome. That's just awesome. So, I'm pretty sure with that, we've beaten the Honda. So, let's see if we can beat the Subaru. Alright. So here we are, getting ready to go for our third and final run here. If we can keep it relatively clean, we might be able to beat the Subaru. Or get a bit closer to the Subaru at least. We just gotta keep it clean. And like keep the car straight enough that we're still going in a forward direction. And not just killing time, spinning our tires, trying to get going. Like sometimes, well, I think the correct term would be power sliding. I was going to use drifting as the term, but I think the correct term would be power sliding. And occasionally power sliding is good, but if you get too steep of an angle, it just kills all momentum. There we go, up through there, through the water splash. Getting very sideways going up the hill once again. Around this corner. Keeping on the power. Down through here, onto the brakes. Around through there. Getting back over to go around those rocks. And we have a run. Ah. Darn it. Oh well, that was a little bit slower. Felt quicker, but oh well. What can you do, really? Alright, so here we are. And well, I'm not too disappointed with that. That was a pretty good run. Pretty good. And yeah, nothing to be disappointed about there. It was good, but let's just go to the leaderboards and see how good. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so here we are at the leaderboards, and while the Renault 5 Turbo comes in third place at a 1 minute 11.045, about 0.4 seconds behind the Honda Civic GRC, and approximately 3.5 seconds ahead of the Mini Cooper S. So it's alright, about midfield at the moment. But that's going to be it for this one. If you guys enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, comment if you like. I will see you guys all in the next one. Goodbye.